Everyone deserves access to fresh and healthy foods. Unity in the Community Garden is a place where people of all backgrounds come together to grow their own fruits and vegetables.
That whenever you're planting around here, you want to make sure that the tree is going to sit about an inch or two above the ground level.
Good. Hey little ones, how are you?
Morning, how you doing this morning?
Hey, how you doing? All right,
Oh,
thank
so
you.
did I get-
Good morning, everyone.
Now, today we're here for the EJ Collaborative Justice Grant. The neighborhood Fifth Ward in particular, you may know, has a lot of environmental issues. So we are here to address some of them. The first way we started was we'll go outside and we look at the food forests we planted. Or kind of look at all the trees that we have. About 125 trees were planted on the lot to help with nutrition. The idea was to grow not only super trees to help mitigate the heat in the area. This area has experienced a lot of inequity. Food justice is a very basic type of addressing the inequities in the area. This also helps neighbors come together. As you have food to share, it's one of the most basic ways to get to know your neighbor. We've gotten a lot more interest in the building and questions, people coming by. So that's what I mean, that it's a great way to promote diplomacy, neighborhood, cohesiveness, you know. Food does that. Everybody loves to get together with food. And this is Mr. Cleveland Glenn. He is with Seeds of the Soil as well as the Bee Consortium. And some of the honey we're going to be enjoying is from some of his hives. And you may not know, local honey.
It is anti just about everything.
Yeah. And the advantage of local honey ingesting it is that you become immune to allergies. It's Manuka honey, and it defends against
America and staph, specifically the antibacterial resistant strain.
nature is miraculous. So this is one of the lessons we're trying to promote with all of this grant. And we wanted to give a shout out to Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee for working so hard to get us the funds through EPA to address all the inequities in neighborhoods like this. Now we are going to go into the shipping container, which is another form of farming in small spaces and urban areas. And you'll see all the bare bones of the shelves that are going in, and welcome to the container. And I'll let Nathan let you know what else is going to be done and what we're going to be growing in here.
No problem. So, as you said, it's set up in 3 compartments. The front compartment is where we're going to do, like you said, clean up. Come in is where you transform into the person who's going to be doing all the gardening, because you don't want to bring any disease back with you. The second compartment over here is where these sinks, 2 basins will go, as well as prep. So we'll do seedling, harvesting, cleaning, and everything else we're going to do. This transition will be right here. This area will actually be a mushroom area. So we'll be showing that you don't have to grow just leafy greens. We can grow some other kinds of protein in here as well. Where y'all are all mostly at is the leafy green area. The left side, or behind you, the side facing the center, that is the side that's going to be more of the, what they call NFT, nutrient flow film technique. That means that the water is just going to go from the top PVC pipe and flow down to the lower one and just recycle back up. DWCs and other types of hydroponic systems.
As opposed to aquaponics?
As opposed to aquaponics.
Thank you.
We'll just have hydroponics, we'll control. In that area right here, this little rectangle, you can grow 300 of any kind of leafy green like a brassica, so that would be your cabbages, your collards, your mustards, your kales.
All right, let's file out
And go to the
say
left.
hello to the big dragon.
So you don't want to put in here anything that's not going to have a lot of good. How do you know that? If it's already brown. Be very cautious when you're putting in your manures, because you need manure to start them. Be cautious where the manure comes from.
The breakdown. The organisms that are breaking down the material into the useful amendments are bacteria.
So basically what you'll have left over at your dinner, you can put in. It takes 30 days just to get them to start making gas. They produce 600 homes worth of electricity with a facility as big as that white building. So you know how much energy can come out of a dye filter and how small they can be. Oh, I love it when the kids want to feed it. I think you should feed it.
Pick out some orange peel.
Just drop it, don't cook it. Just the black part.
Don't put your mouth near it.
All right, come on
The
over.
last part to come in. Anything you want to cook. You can boil water for anything.
Good girl.
Run the generator, our generator for this.
I know this is like really exciting,
Go.
but we have to go to the Hester house. They're waiting on us over
By
there.
all means. I ain't doing nothing but stuff.
Thank you. All right.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Doing well, thank you.
And believe that we can do that.
So we had the shipping containers, so most of them had.
This is my garden, and my garden program is to show the seniors how to grow food at their house.
Okay.
And so we have seniors with us, right now.
Yes. So they can see who you are.
You go. I know.
There's 3.
All right, thank you so much. And perhaps we can, at some point, come learn from you too.
Yeah, the oldest person in my class, I have 2 people, 97-year-old.
Oh my gosh.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everyone. I always know the good place to be.
Congresswoman, this is Mr. McAfee. He is the gentleman who's in charge of teaching and training seniors on how to grow their food at home.
Wow.
And so the rest of the people here are Black United Fund volunteers, and it's the Seeds of the Soil, and who else is in the room? Unity One and
Good morning, Union One.
and so all of us jointly are serving the Fifth Ward community. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
My goal is to affirm a community that lives longer and children are healthier. And I think these gardens are excellent. I'm glad you're putting it on my mind, because I think the Department of Agriculture should have maybe some aspect of partnershiping with you. They work more with rural communities. I've tried to draw them out to recognize that every community has people in it who need food. That's the core of their business, and they should be helping every community. I'm taking this message back, as I have done in other instances, and we're going to dig deep.
She has, in fact, planted a couple of trees over at 2606 Red Street.
And call me back and I'll dig in it again. All right.
Thank you. All right.
Okay, this is almost like a self-guided tour, because Miss Gwen, she put some little labels next to what each plant is. So we have our watermelons that we're growing out of a container. We have our eggplant that we're growing out of a container. We have corn. We have cantaloupe, honeydew, and we have a different eggplant over here that's more productive. We not only grow the vegetables, I run taste test competitions. We grow the best tasting vegetables. No, it's true, it's true. It's not a looking garden.
Sweet potatoes and cucumbers, okay. So you plant several, whoa, beautiful.
Can I touch it?
Yes, you can touch
Just
it.
hold it. Let's keep on going. Cucumbers on the fence, all different things.
Oh, pepper, oh my God.
It was just cut. You saw me just cut it.
Yes.
There's that tool.
Oh, you have peppers in here, okay.
Oh, wow.
Are they bell peppers?
It's a sweet pepper though.
Oh, okay.
But we're growing bell. Here's a bell pepper right here.
Okay.
It's gonna get much larger than that.
Over here. Just want to make sure everyone get it. This will be over there.
It's incredibly important for our citizenry to be very educated about something as fundamental as what they put into their bodies. You may not know, local honey
Is very important because you don't know where your honey coming from. Ain't no telling what you getting in that jar.